Good evening, guys. This is Eric from Phoenix, Arizona. Just getting around to doing a video finally after a long break from when I did my last one. I've been meaning to, just with work and raising kids, it definitely puts a cramp on time. So I finally uh, made time to do it tonight. Also helps that there's nobody home. The wife and the kids are out of town and uh, kind of quiet around here, except just me and the dog. So. Um, right now, probably can hear it in the background. I'm listening to one of my favorite groups, the Black Keys, and thought I'd start off the video with a couple finds of theirs that I found recently. Obviously, the first one is their new album that just came out in May, Turn Blue. Great album, love it. I know there's some people out there that are just saying that kind of getting away from their roots, but hey, they're expanding their music, getting out of their boundaries and everything. I think it's great. It's kind of cool too. When I picked up the album, my local record shop, Zia, gave me one of these too, which was pretty neat. So, and speaking of record shops, I mean, I'm very fortunate here in Phoenix. I've gotten quite a few record shops that I can pick from. I mean, we have Zia, we have the Record Room at Scottsdale, Revolver Records here in town, Stinkweeds. We also have a place called Double Nickels, which is really cool. So I'm pretty fortunate to have the record shops that I have and the selection that I'm able to choose, because it's really neat because each shop has kind of has their own different personality with styles of music, and my music taste is all over the map, so which is pretty cool. Um, Back on the Black Keys, and another album that I happened to stumble across, which I was so happy to find, was the Black Keys, the BBC sessions. I had seen this on the internet, and I was like, I wonder if I'll ever find it. And I actually just happened to stumble across it, and I was really happy to find that. Great album that they did on the BBC sessions. And to piggyback on that, the Black Keys, they kind of got rooted in blues rock, and one of their major influences was a guy named Junior Kimbrough, and I was able to find a couple of his albums over the last several months, and I've been really happy with his music. This first one I got is Junior Kimbrough, Most Things Haven't Worked Out. Uh, really cool album there. I also got another one called You Better Run, The Essential Junior Kimbrough. Really good album of his. And then another one that I got, which is really cool, is God Knows I Tried. Another really cool album by him as well. So, to continue the blues trend, I really like Stevie Ray Vaughan as well, and I was pleasantly surprised when I was picking. I just happened to stumble across this Stevie Ray Vaughan In Step. Great album of his. I think I've got most of his albums, the original pressings, which I'm very fortunate. Once again, like I said, being out here in Phoenix, we've got quite a few record shops out here that I have a lot to pick from. Excuse me, I got so many laying around here. I'm trying to keep this short, but as we all know, with our obsessions, we kind of find a lot. Some new stuff that I found recently that I've gotten into. Stinkweeds is a really cool place where I always go in there, and they kind of know my music taste, and they're like, hey, why don't you check this out? First one that I got and I thought was awesome. This group called Spanish Gold. Just really good, just funky rock. It's awesome. Love it. Love the color too. The gold. Just kind of cool. Something different. Another group that I just got. I'd heard about them before, and I was trying to find some of their stuff. I hadn't been able to until their most recent album just came out, and I love these guys. I think they're awesome. A group called Rival Sons. Great album. If you guys have a chance, I would highly recommend you pick this album up. I'm going to try to find some of their older albums as well. Maybe my record shops will be able to order their old stuff. My other favorite group, my all-time favorite group, is Rush. And several months ago, I was very lucky, very, very lucky to find a couple of these albums. Paid a little money for them, but, you know, definitely worth it. The first album I found was Rush Hemispheres Picture Disc. Actually still sealed as well. I couldn't believe it. Nice find there that I was able to get. The other one I got was Rush Hemispheres, the red vinyl, and I was very, very stoked to find this. So check that out. Very cool. To add to my Rush collection. I'll probably be doing a video on my Rush collection. I'm missing just a couple albums, and you know, hopefully I can find a couple of those that I'm missing. Hopefully I don't have to break the bank. So the last one that I found of theirs, which is relatively hard to find, but kind of got lucky. I found this a couple months ago, and then I just found another copy about a couple weeks ago, and I sent it to my buddy Jeff for his birthday, which is coming up in about a week or so. But I found Rush Presto, so I was pretty happy finding that, being a big Rush fan. So that was awesome. Let's see. Speaking of my buddy Jeff for birthday, he was cool enough to look on my want list on Discogs, and he saw that I wanted this album, and he sent this to me for my birthday a couple weeks ago. So thank you, Jeff. Cool album. Love these guys. Just great album there. Going on with the rock and roll. Found this a couple months ago, and I just stumbled across it, and I was so happy to find this album. I mean, it brought a lot of good memories back from when I was in the Marine Corps. A buddy of mine got me hooked on these guys, and I just love this album. It's just good, pure rock. The Cult, Sonic Temple, great copy. I mean, very good plus. I mean, looks mint to me, but, you know, just awesome album. I was very happy to find that. Continuing with the rock and roll records that some friends of mine got me involved in the Marine Corps. Found Tesla, The Great Radio Controversy. Really awesome album. Love that one. And then my favorite album of theirs that I just found recently, and I haven't seen this, and I've been looking for it since I've been collecting vinyl, and I just happened to stumble across it, was Mechanical Renaissance. So I was just very, very happy to find that. That was just an awesome find there. Switching gears, you know, like I said, my musical taste is all over the map, and you know, I remember liking these guys when I was younger, and I was very, very happy to find this album, and it was actually in really good shape too, for a reasonable price. And so when I saw it, I had to snatch it up. Was Depeche Mode 101, and the cool thing about this is not only was it in great shape, but it has everything. It has the book. I mean, it's really, really cool. Got all these nice pictures in here. Just really, really, really cool. So that came with it. And then I also got this other booklet that came with it too. So, I mean, you know, I think I paid, I don't know, $20 for it. But, you know, hey, I've only seen this one time, and this is the one time I found it, and I snatched it up. And like I said, it was in great shape, had all the extras, so very cool find there. Continuing with some, I guess, 80s alternative stuff. You know, I liked these guys when I was younger, and this is the first album that I got turned on to them was Talk Talk, Color Spring. Really good album there. Brings back good memories from the 80s, and I also got this album as well, Talk Talk, It's My Life. Another really cool album there. This album, I was really surprised. I have their other album, their debut album, and then I've seen their other albums out there, but I in my time collecting, I've never seen this album in stores, and I just literally found this a couple days ago. Pet Shop Boys, Introspective. Great shape too. That's the other thing too. I've been very fortunate. Everything that I'm finding out here is just great shape. I'm just very blessed that I've been able to find a lot of these albums in such awesome shape. I guess I'll steal a phrase here, guilty pleasure, from the VC. When I saw this, I kind of chuckled, and I was like, I got to pick it up. It was Eddie Grant. Obviously, it has Electric Avenue on there, and I had to pick it up. It's kind of a cool album, brings back some good memories from the childhood as well. This next album, my buddy Jeff and I don't remember, I think we were in an exclusive company at the Fox River Mall in Appleton one day, and we heard these guys playing, and we just got hooked to them, and I finally found this. I actually got this off the internet, and I was a little skeptical of doing it, but it's great shape. Cabaret Voltaire Code. Great album, just really cool stuff. So I had to snatch that up. And then this other band, I forgot how I got into them, but I heard the song, and it was just catchy. I really liked it, and it was a cool 80s group. And I picked it up, was Living in a Box. So, kind of catchy music there. Glad to pick that up. Last couple finds. I've never really been big into soundtracks. I'll pick some up from time to time. I got 3 here that were pretty cool. First one was Beverly Hills Cop. Pretty cool songs on this one. Like the movie, great movie. So I picked that up. Another soundtrack, the movie was cool. I had a buddy of mine introduced, I'd really never heard of it until I did, but I never got into it until he sat me down and had me watch it, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And the soundtrack's really cool. It was Wang Chung, Live and Let Die in L.A. Really cool album there. And then the last one, I like this group a lot, and kind of funny looking back on the movies back in the day compared to this day and age, but the movie was cool, when you're growing up, and the soundtrack was pretty neat too. It was Flash Gordon. That was pretty cool. So that's that. Last but not least, I want to show you, I got a brand new turntable. I finally upgraded, and so let me give you a little gander here. I'll show you what I got here. And I don't think the lighting is going to show, but I was very fortunate to get a new turntable. It's a Music Hall USB 1. I've been thinking about getting a new one for a time now. Song's over, so sorry about that. And I just decided, I saw that Zia had it, and I guess you can see it there. Once again, like I said, the lighting is not the greatest, and I'm sure you're probably getting motion sick right now from me moving the computer around, but sorry about that, guys. I was trying to figure out a way to do that easiest, but that couldn't do anything better. But it's a great turntable. I guess you could say I'm not a true audiophile. I don't have all the bells and whistles and everything, but I'm pretty happy with my setup. I got my receiver, my speakers, my subwoofer, and now I've got this really nice turntable. So really kind of cool. I'm just looking forward to listening to all my music now on my new turntable, and that's about it. So anyway, I was glad I was able to share all this with you tonight, and Thanks for watching my video, and I'll try to do another video here real soon, okay? In the meantime, happy picking, and I'll see you soon. Bye.